Alright, YouTube. This is what I thought we would do. Since this TV is just so wonderful and I haven't given it its due diligence, its justice in the previous video, so I thought I'd bring you this review, this overlook of the Samsung 42-inch plasma television that we have here, just to give it its due diligence, what it deserves, alright? So, without further ado, let's get into the full review of this Samsung 42-inch plasma high definition television. Alright, so let's do this. Let's start with the remote. See the Samsung remote here. Pretty sleek looking, in my opinion. Now you can see all the buttons we got: power, source, number pad, see the previous channel, volume of channel, all the usual buttons, the menu, tools, info, return, exit. These are specific buttons for certain functions. Then we have the controls to something that you may have the remote programmed to. So, take a look in the back. Let's see, we have two AAA batteries in there. Now I like this remote. I like how it fits in the hand. Feels really good. It's light. One thing, it doesn't like to stay on the table because it's a little back heavy. So if you leave it on the edge, it tends to slide off. But besides that, it's a great remote. Alright, so now let's go inside the television. First of all, let's look at the exterior. See what we got working here aesthetically. You can see the front there. You can see the thinness of it. I think it's about 2.5 inches thick. Not the thinnest flat screen on the market, but not the thickest either. Take a look at the other side. You can see that. Now, this screen here, I believe, is 42.3 inches. So they just rounded to 42 as far as advertising. 42 inches diagonally. If you can see this at the bottom, I don't know how well you can, but it's kind of a burgundy color across the bottom of it. That's pretty neat. Got the Samsung symbol right there. A little glass or plastic, man. I think that's plastic, but it's a nice little accent. And over here you got the light indicating that it is in standby mode. So we can take a look at the ports, what we can have attached to it. You can see right here we have 2 HDMI ports right there. In the back, if you can see that, we have another HDMI. We have this jack here is for PCs. This right here, regular AV port, but I have the high definition cables. Have another one down there. And also, we have the old cable port right there. I'll give you a look at the back of it. It says Samsung. You have some grills up there. The spots where you would hang it on the wall. Hoping to do that sometime soon. So, that's pretty much the gist of it. Outside, you can see the stand that it's on. Right there. Pretty sturdy, not too hard to attach. Doesn't wobble or anything like that. So that's terrific. And over here, I don't know how well you can see this, but above the indicator light are the controls on the television. And they are, I want to say, somewhat capacitive and somewhat physical. I mean, they are very small. They are almost recessed, but if you give it a light tap, just touch it. You don't have to press it. It'll come on. So let's turn this puppy on. Love that sound. So now we are cooking with grease. And as you can see right there, the aspect ratio was 1280 by 720. So let's look at some of the features on this pup. First, let's go in the menu. And you can see here. The mode that I have it in is in dynamic. Now you can change that. See, you can have it in standard or movie mode. And I don't know how well you guys are picking up the difference in the tint of the screen and the brightness, but there is a difference. I like dynamic the best, although it may, I'm pretty sure, use the most energy. That's okay. See, we have the cell light there set at 7. That goes up to 10. The contrast, brightness, sharpness, color, and the tint. Now, we go down to the sound mode right here. I have it in standard. Nothing too fancy about that. You also have the equalizer, as you can see there. Plug and play and we have some issues with the sun coming in. Let's move over here. Plug and play, where you can hook up external devices. You can change the language, of course, set the time, have it in game mode, which that is off right now. V-chip, caption, and they have the melody on high. So let's go down to something else. You can look at the source list. And I like this because if you can't remember what you have connected to what port, this will help you out. You can see right here, you see PC. There's nothing connected right now. HDMI 1, DVI, we have the cable. AV is the game. Nothing in component 1, nothing in the 2 other HDMI ports. So, and you can name those so you don't forget what is where and be searching, trying to watch TV or play a game or watch a movie or whatever you may be doing. So we just hit return. Let's go back. Right here. Let's go to the USB. And let me make a correction on the ports that I were referencing earlier when I pointed to the 2 on the side. Those were actually USB ports, so that's my mistake. And you see it says there's no device connected. But of course, you can connect a smartphone, you can connect a GPS I've connected to it, flash drive, anything like that. Play music, look at pictures, whatever. View files on this pup. So let's go out of that. And let's go back to the menu. And here you can see you can run a self-diagnosis on your television, look for a software upgrade. Well, let's go back. Okay, TV. You want to cause problems for me with the YouTube video. Let's find it again. Here we go. Software update. You can look at the HD connection guide and contact information for Samsung. Now, that's pretty much that, guys. Right now, let's take a look at the picture quality and see exactly how good this TV is. So, let me find this cable remote, which is always lost for some reason, and we'll check out the quality of the display on this puppy. Okay, so let's go ahead and power up. Now, this is a local television station in high definition, of course. That's all I watch. So you can see the quality of this. Now, of course, some of this is dependent upon, you know, the cable company, satellite provider, or whoever that you're using. So that in mind, you know, I love the display on the screen. Now, I wish that it went to 1080p, you know, just for whatever purposes. But 720 is fine. So let's take a look at a different station for a second. Let's see if we can find some sports.
laboratories right now.
Flip the ESPN for a second.
Saving people money.
And now around the horn zone. Okay, commercials. Let's try Sports South. Okay, this is for another video. This remote not as responsive as it should be, but that's another day. But anyway, there we go. And this is boxing. You can see that Sports South HD. So we can get a little better view like this, or we can look at it from different angles. The viewing angles are great. As you can see, I'm over here to the side. You can still see it. It still looks good. Doesn't look washed out or anything like that. It's just terrific. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the Samsung 42-inch plasma HD television. We'll give you a sound check to see how good the surround sound is on this puppy, how good the volume is. For a sec, bend down and grab this remote and turn the volume up.
Hey, pick up the phone.
1-800-SAFE-AUTO. State minimum coverage, maximum savings.
Call or click us.
Now that's pretty loud. I'm pretty confident that you're not really hearing me that well, but that's loud. And that's at 56.
I ain't no hero. I'm a fireman.
So we went up to about the 60s with the volume, and you know, it pretty much drowned me out. And I am right here on the camera. So very good volume, very good volume. Only thing that I don't like is when you play a DVD, you have to turn it up really high. And I'm sure that wouldn't be the case with a Blu-ray, but that is for another video, another day. We will have an unboxing of a Samsung Blu-ray player that we will connect to this joint. So that's pretty much it, guys. Just thought I'd have to do another video for this. Better quality, full review. Bringing it to you live from my living room. It's your boy Red Ant with a review. This 42-inch Samsung Plasma HD TV. Y'all be good, alright? Peace.